Hello, everyone, and welcome along to the first of a selection of festive quizzes for you to get into over the festive period. This is the first one that goes out on Christmas Eve morning. So if you're watching this on Christmas Eve morning, happy Christmas Eve to you all, or whenever you're watching this. This will be a children's quiz for today. So it's 20 questions, and I'll get to that in just a moment. Then there'll be the usual quiz on Saturday night, on Christmas Eve night for you. Then there'll be a special quiz going out on Christmas Day. Another short 20 question festive quiz, especially if you know, this time of year, and especially after the last few years, hopefully a lot of you will be able to be getting together with friends and family as well, so you can challenge each other maybe in person for the first time, who knows. So that'll be a festive quiz there on Christmas Day. There'll be one dropping on Boxing Day as well, another children's quiz. That'll be out on Boxing Day at 10 o'clock in the morning on Boxing Day. And then we're back into the usual routine Thursday night. Usual live quiz on Thursday night, and then New Year's Eve there'll be two quizzes again on New Year's Eve. There'll be a pre-recorded one on Saturday in its usual time slot, and then a live quiz on New Year's Eve to take you through into 2023. But let's get back to this one that you're watching right now. This is a children's Christmas Eve quiz. So what I've done, it's been a while since I've done some children's quizzes, and I might revisit this next year and try and put some of these together. So there's 10 festive fun questions to finish off the quiz, but I found some key stage one quiz questions. And I think it's the age range. I think Jack's just gone into key stage one at 5 years old, so I think 5 to 9 years old. But that doesn't mean that they're going to be incredibly easy for people who might be older than that. You know, you might be an adult who wants to have a go at this. You're more than welcome. This is open for everyone to play. So I've got five. What I'm doing today's one will be science and geography. And then the next one, which will go out on Monday on the 26th of December, I'll pick two other different key stage one subjects. But we'll kick off with science and geography today. So get yourselves pen and paper, get yourselves settled in and ready. It's all pre-recorded and it's not in the live format as as some of the pre-recorded ones are. So there won't be a break in the middle. What I'll do is I'll give you the opportunity to pause the video and have some time to think about it and put your answers together if you need it. But let's get into it. Let's kick off the first of 2022's festive quizzes then with this. Key Stage 1 science questions for you. 5 of these, starting with this. Number 1. What does a thermometer measure? So what does a thermometer measure? Number 2, what is the largest ocean in the world? So what is the largest ocean in the world? Number 3, name one of the primary colours. So name one of the primary colours. Number 4, when sugar is stirred into water, it dissolves and disappears. Is this A, true, or B, false? So when sugar is stirred into water, it dissolves and disappears. Is this true or false? And your final science questions from Key Stage 1, number 5. When it's dark, you turn on the lights, but what powers the lights? I tried this with Jack earlier and he got it, so I was quite pleased. When it's dark, you turn on the lights, but what powers the lights? Let's give you a bit of geography then. 5 Key Stage 1 geography questions, starting with this. Number 1, is Asia a continent or a country? So is Asia a continent or a country? Number 2, which season follows spring? So which season follows spring? Number 3, which compass point is opposite north? So which compass point is opposite north? Number 4, what is the capital of France? So what is the capital of France? And finally, for your science questions at number 5, is the North Pole in the Arctic or Antarctica? So is the North Pole in the Arctic or the Antarctica? So we'll finish off with some festive questions then for you. 10 of these for this Christmas Eve or whenever you're watching it, starting with this number 1. Which one of Santa's reindeers had a red nose? So which one of Santa's reindeers had a red nose? Number 2, how many doors are there usually on an advent calendar? Usually. So how many doors are there on an advent calendar? Usually. Number 3, which movie did Elsa sing Let It Go? So in which movie did Elsa sing Let It Go? Number 4, what is the day after Christmas Day called? So what is the day after Christmas Day called? And number 5, when the 3 wise men went to visit Jesus, they bought gold, frankincense, and what else? So when the 3 wise men went to visit Jesus, they bought gold, frankincense, and what else? I'm on the wrong screen. Number 6, what are Santa's helpers called up there in the North Pole? What are Santa's helpers called? Number 7, what colour is the Grinch? We don't want the Grinch. But what colour is the Grinch? Number 8, a real Christmas tree is what type of tree? So a real Christmas tree is what type of tree? Tree. Number 9, which pantomime sees a girl lose her glass slipper? So which pantomime sees a girl lose her glass slipper? And your final one of these for today. Name the Christmas song from these lyrics. Dashing through the snow on a one-horse open sleigh. So name the Christmas song from this. Dashing through the snow on a one-horse open sleigh. So there we go. That's your 20 questions for this, for the first of our festive quizzes for 2022. So if you need some more thinking time, if you want to, take a breather, have a think about it, check some of your answers in your head, whatever you want to do. I'll try and get some words out. All you need to do when I come back from this, we'll go through the answers. But all you need to do, if you want some more time, is pause the video right about now. And welcome back. So hopefully you've got 20 answers all written down and ready to go, and you're keen to see how you did with these. Let's get into it. Let's find out how you did. Starting then with round 1, which was science. Some key stage 1 science questions for you, and we started with this. Number 1, what does a thermometer measure? Ooh. So what does a thermometer measure? It was I'm into the mode. I'm thinking I'm giving the questions out. It's not the answers. What does a thermometer measure? It is temperature. Number 2, what is the largest ocean in the world? It is the Pacific Ocean. Number 3, name one of the primary colours. You can have red, blue, or yellow. As long as you got one of those, you can have a point. Number 4, when sugar is stirred into water, it dissolves and disappears. Is this true or false? It is true. And number 5, when it's dark, you turn on the lights, but what powers the lights? It is electricity. Geography then, number 1, is Asia a continent or a country? It is a continent. Number 2, which season follows spring? It is summer. Number 3, which compass point is opposite of north? It is south. Number 4, what is the capital of France? It's Paris. And number 5 is the North Pole in the Arctic or Antarctica. It is the Arctic. And your festive questions then. Number 1, which one of Santa's reindeers had a red nose? It was Rudolph. Number 2, how many doors are there usually on an advent calendar? There are 24. Number 3, which movie did Elsa sing Let It Go? It was Frozen. Number 4, what is the day after Christmas Day called? It's Boxing Day. And number 5, when the 3 wise men went to visit Jesus, they bought gold, frankincense, and myrrh. Number 6, Santa's helpers are called elves. They'll have been very, very big. If you're watching this on Christmas Eve, they'll just be finishing off, making sure Father Christmas has got everything he needs. Number 7, what colour is the Grinch? It's green. Number 8, a real Christmas tree is what type of tree? It is evergreen. Number 9, which pantomime sees a girl lose her glass slipper? It's Cinderella. And number 10, name the Christmas song Dashing Through the Snow on a one-horse open sleigh was Jingle Bells. So there you go. That is all of your 20 questions for this very short but festive quiz to kick off the festive period for us here at Jay's Virtual Pub Quiz. So yeah, how did you get on? 20 points available for you. Let us know across our various social medias. There'll be all sorts of posts up over the festive period. So do let us know how you got on and the children got on and who won if you're competing against each other, etc. So lots still to come over the festive period. As I said, we've got a pre-recorded as live quiz on Christmas Eve night. That will be followed by a short festive quiz for Christmas Day for you to get your teeth stuck into. A children's quiz or another children's quiz like this on Monday, on Boxing Day for you. A live quiz on Thursday night, and then 2 quizzes on New Year's Eve. 1 in the normal slot, and then 1 to see in 2023. That is it for me from this one. Thank you very much for playing along. Thank you very much for joining us. Do let us know how you got on, and I'll see you on one of the other festive quizzes over this period. We'll see you soon. As always, from me, take care. Stay safe.